11% chance to go unbeaten this season. That's second best behind only Oklahoma this year.
I like the confidence, but I think we'll put the work in. We got to go do that. But what I can't figure out is when somebody's girlfriend breaks up with them, or they get that text message 2 hours before the game, and all the fuckers are going, that isn't in that FBI, that isn't in that football player index.
It's tough to put that in the database, so we'll make some adjustments. Thank you for that. I think one of the reasons there's so much optimism around Florida State is the fact they're returning 11 starters on offense, including Dalvin Cook. We'll get into Cook in a second, but how nice is it to have that continuity on offense?
It is, because of communication and what to expect and how to go about practice, and guys knowing situations and what the coach wants and what a game's going to be like. Right. And also, what that does, that filters down into the guys behind, because now they have examples to watch. Not just, you say, watch the guy ahead of him. Well, if he doesn't know what to do, what am I watching? These guys know what to do, and for those young guys to understand what's expected of them, too, for our development of our team.
Dalvin Cook was sensational a season ago. Single-season records when it comes to rushing yardage and yards per game. What is it about Dalvin that makes him so special?
He is nothing he can't do. I mean, he can catch it, he can run with power, he can run with speed. But he's a true running back. I mean, you're talking about a lot of times when a fast guy gets the ball, he takes off fast. You watch Dalvin, he's very patient, understands football, understands blocking scheme. He's a student of the game. He likes everything that goes with football, not just going out there and running. What they're doing on defense, how this blocking scheme is going to fit to this. Plays with his eyes very well and has great patience. And then once he puts that foot on the accelerator, can't catch it. And then he's not just making first down, he's making touchdowns.
You look at the schedule right now, and again, going with the numbers, this is the third toughest non-conference because you've got Ole Miss and Florida in there. I know you're taking it game by game, but when you look at assess the picture, how challenging is it going to be just outside of the ACC?
Oh, tremendous. Then we have South Florida in that group, and then Charleston Southern, who's a great FCS school who runs the option a lot. So, I mean, you have a lot of time to prepare for it. So, I mean, and everybody wants to make the name by beating Florida State. I mean, it's one we've been out there very successful for. We're going to get everybody's A game. We know that coming in, and that's part of it. But we know Ole Miss they've beaten Alabama 2 years in a row. They just won the Sugar Bowl. Florida's a great program. They were in the SEC championship game. South Florida's a big bowl team. Charleston Southern went to the semifinals of the 1AA playoffs, I believe. So, I mean, everybody's going to be there. Plus the conference schedule with going to Louisville, you got North Carolina, we got Miami, you got Clemson, you got NC State, you got everybody. I mean, it's going to be one heck of a ride.
Yeah, that Clemson game in particular is going to be a ton of fun because everyone's talking about Deshaun Watson. Defensively, what do you think about in terms of trying to stop a guy like him?
Well, I don't know if you ever stop guys like that. You have to contain them in big moments in the game, making big plays. And that's what he's been able to do. In our game last year, the national championship game, to keep them in that game and other games, he's been able to make key plays, which great players do. Great players play great when they have to. And we're going to have to, mix our looks, and you got to pressure him, but at the same time, you got to be careful because he can hurt you in a lot of different ways. With his mind, with his arm, and with his legs. And he's a heck of a player. On a personal note, Coach, you've put in an incredible resume the last 6 years at Florida State. And to me, it's even more impressive because you're taking over for a legend in Bobby Bowden. I know you're not the type to reflect on personal accomplishments, but are you aware of how much success you've been able to sustain? I mean, I know we're winning and doing things well. I don't kind of dwell on that because it's the future. And if you look back, someone passing you up. Yeah. But, we've been very pleased. We've got a great brand name. Our assistant coaches and the support people we have around us in our organization have done a great job, and our players have. And our players have sold our program. They've wanted to come there, they came there, and they're trying to bring other players there.
Last one for you, is it helped or hurt Florida State that Danny Cannell is the unofficial cheerleader for the program on a national basis?
I don't ever get to watch much of it. I'm glad he is. Every other league has their guys too, but Danny's played there. I think he appreciates how tough that league is, and he's been through it, but it's great that he does.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.